I'm Shawn Randazzo, your host of DSPC TV. Today we're going to talk about creating local events within your community and networking. Looking for a way to boost business? There's many opportunities owning a pizzeria. You can do many different things. One thing we're doing here is we partnered up with a local wine company, Michigan by the Bottle, and we do a wine pairing. I provide a menu with a salad, about 5 different types of pizza, and they match it up with wine, and we have a blast and a great event. Now, why would you want to do an event in your local community? There's plenty of benefits. One, it's a great way to get in front of your community and educate them about your business. Another, increase sales. Another, it's great marketing and a great way to get top of mind in the community. I've found that I had other opportunities pop out of doing a local event. So without saying any more, there's definitely reasons to do it. And if you're not doing local events, I encourage you to look into it and create your own. It's not as hard as you may think. You know, the one thing we're going to talk about today is one of our latest wine pairing events. It's easy go-to because a pizza and wine pairing, it's fun. My suggestion to you is to look within your community and see if there's already a business that's doing local events on their slow days, usually Monday or Tuesday. Now, the place that we're doing a wine pairing event in this video, they actually do a different event with a different local person or company every Monday and Tuesday. So they bring in anything from singers to Chinese food to pizza to yoga, you name it, and they have an event for it. So please, don't limit yourself when you start thinking of ideas. One of the things you can do is create a list of maybe business you would feel might be a good fit to team up with. Once you do that, kind of just really think outside the box and how can you throw an event with them where the most important thing is they're getting as much or even more value out of it. You want to be able to approach them with your event idea and it be a no-brainer for them. Doing events like this gives you a great opportunity to get face-to-face with your customer. We use these events to sometimes when we're rolling out a new pizza or have an idea of a pizza to roll out, we like to throw it on the menu for the event and get feedback. You know, we go table to table, as you will see in this event, and we get people's feedback on what their best pizza was, their favorites, and any kind of feedback we can. That interaction with the customer is huge. Not only for data to go back and mess with in the kitchen on an item you might be introducing, but just the personal aspect of it and building those relationships with your customers and other business owners. Events like this also open other opportunities. You may run into somebody that does something else in another business and gives you this card, and you might end up creating another event with them. You may find a great employee or a great key piece to your puzzle within these events. It's a great way to network within your community and with your customers and other business owners. Once you found a local business that's willing to work with you on working on an event, you'll definitely want to work out all the details. It's crucial that you guys are on the same page on what they're doing and responsibilities are and what your responsibilities and what you're bringing to the table. With that said, let's just say you guys decide on, we're going to take this pizza and wine pairing example. So we sat down and we said, basically, I'm going to bring the pizza, I will bring the silverware, I'll bring the dressings, I'll bring anything else needed for the food. He was going to serve the wine, he was going to throw in a $5 coupon for wine at their shop, and he is going to provide the plates. That was their responsibility. I'm going to tell you, make sure if you don't write that down that it is a clear upfront contract and you guys are very understanding on what your roles are. The last thing you want to do is your first event with them, he thought you were supposed to bring plates and you thought he was, and you show up and you have no plates for the food. So that's just an example. You want to make sure all your T's are crossed and your I's are dotted. Come up with a structure for pricing. Basically how you'll do that is just decide how much food you're bringing, figure out the cost of that, do your own math on that, and figure out what you're going to charge per person at this event. Tie that in with what they're bringing to the table and come up with a structure. They're charging $35 for the event, and we're structuring that appropriately based on our talks. So work out all the details well before the event. Give yourself time. You'll want to make sure you plan far enough ahead. Give yourself at least a couple months to get the word out. We have done 9 different wine pairing events with this company you're watching now, and each one has sold out. Part due because of the pre-planning and the pre-promotion. Social media, create an event, box toppers, whatever it takes, sell out the event and do it in enough time so that you can do so. So you worked out all the details. You figured out the structure. You know what they're bringing to the table. You know what your responsibilities are. You got the date set. You got a little flyer or some digital media that you can post on social media. You're ready to let people know about your event and create some excitement leading up to it. And you're ready to sell out your event. The next thing you're going to do is make sure that you're planning ahead for the event. What I found out is doing it off the seat of your pants and on the fly is not a good idea. I suggest creating a master template checklist for all events. There's certain things you're going to always need for an event. Make sure you create that checklist, double check that checklist, and then just make sure you get everything on that checklist before you head out. The last thing you want to do is not have something for the event that you're supposed to, especially if it's not too close to your shop. And the most important thing of all, because we are in the people business, no matter what, have fun with it. Have a good time. Entertain the people. Do what you can to create memories in a moment and a great night. And you will be surprised with what you get in return. In regards to marketing and exposure, one of my favorite parts of these events is going table to table after we're through and just talking one-on-one with the customers or the people that attended the event. And the one thing I've noticed is I leave these events super pumped, super excited. It gives me an energy that I'm ready to take on the world. And this is simply because everyone is telling me how awesome our pizza is and how much they enjoyed the night. That's gratification and satisfaction to me because I did my job. And that's what you want. So if you do all the things we talked about in this video, that is be creative, open mind, network, make contacts, propose ideas for events, plan ahead, structure, promote, and have a fun time, you will have a successful event and you will see all the benefits in doing so. Alright, that's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed this video, everybody. I encourage you, subscribe. I'm really excited about some upcoming videos we have. We got a lot of great content, a lot of great ideas we're going to put together and publish. So subscribe to our YouTube channel and I'll see you soon. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you.